music.
We're the West Monroe Band, and you're watching Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome back to the show. After a tough 2-point win over Ouachita, West Monroe needs a breather. On paper, a home game against Pineville appears to be just that. Of course, with Neville and Ruston on the horizon, the Rebels anxious to work out a few kinks in this one. They wanted to get off to a fast start, and early on, good result. Nice drive they put together. Christian Pawnee up the middle. He slams in for the score. The West Monroe, the special teams miscue, leads to a Pineville touchdown. So we've got a ball game here in the first. Rebels back on the move. Keegan McNeil gets loose in traffic. He goes in for the score. Student body fired up, and rightfully so. Rebels got a number of playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. Trez Davis is certainly one of them. Got to get the ball in that kid's hands, and the Rebels do. He goes untouched for the score. At this point, West Monroe starts to pull away. They want to give the ball back to that Pawnee kid. Coaching staff listens. Nice cut right there. He scoots in for the score. West Monroe rolls to a 41-13 victory. Oh, by the way, they make a trip to Bill Ruppel Stadium next week. Let's make a trip to Strap City.
So it's time for us to put a full game together. Starting as soon as we go out this door. Love on each other, be disciplined, line up right, play hard, play fast. Those are the type of things we're looking for tonight. And if we can do that, and if we keep swinging at that bully, eventually we're going to knock him out.
Tank Washington trying to get his Rams fired up for a big district game versus Sterlington. Of course, the Downs brothers, a big storyline tonight, transferring from Sterlington to Bastrop for this season. Dylan looking to sling it against his old friends, but as the Panthers would start off early. Gavin Evans, strong run. That was their game plan all night long. Later in the drive, quarterback sneak by J. Rob Breen gets the push. They take the 6-0 lead. Odd night, the home side floodlights keep going out. They kept on playing. Light show continued, though, for the Panthers offense. Hagen Herring looking him back from an injury, looking unstoppable. Goes in for the score. It's 12-0. Panther faithful making the trip. Now Dylan Downs and the Rams looking to try to get back into this thing. Launches one deep, caught by his little brother Devin Downs. Gives the Rams a little life, and they would capitalize. End zone throw here to Antonio Green Jr. They're on the board. Maybe that's the spark they needed. But no, it was all Sterlington after this. They're ready to light it up. Next possession, lengthy drive on the ground again, finished off by T.J. Birch. The defense, running game, keys for Sterlington. We've heard that for years. The Panthers cement their spot, top District 1. They win this thing 37-22. Of course, they got a big matchup with Carroll coming up. The Bulldogs had the week off. The matchup against Wassman looming. Would Franklin Parish overlook Grant tonight? Early in this one, Jacoby Brooks for the Patriots will come down with the interception. He's going to find a little running room down the sidelines. That's going to give Franklin Parish some great field position early in the first quarter. Caden Seals, the 50-yard reception here from Des Alice. Well done. 7-0 Franklin Parish. Trying to keep this thing rolling along. DJ Neal with the carry here. Refuses to go down. Nice stiff arm. Gets some good blocking here downfield. Look at that move across the field. Just 45 seconds to go in the first half, and the Patriots sprint out to a 13-0 lead. They want more. 8:45 to go in the half. DJ Neal back at it again. This is another Patriots touchdown. Extra point no good. It's now 19-0 Franklin Parish. Patriots are on fire at this point. Addison Spaulding come with a 30-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion good, and the Patriots with a shutout win versus the Cougars, your final 53-0. Another score of interest. This is unbelievable. General Trask 5-2 on the year against 5-1 Delta Charter. We were expecting a shootout. Were we expecting this? Were we expecting a basketball game to break out on the football field? No. They're in, is this right, triple overtime? With General Trask leading 84-76. Can somebody play some defense? You want to talk about lighting up the scoreboard? They're doing it tonight. Wow. we'll hopefully have a final on this one coming up in the next couple minutes. Let's take another time out. We got more highlights coming up after the break.